Hi, I'm Karen of Ruby Red Vino Wine Education and Events, and today I'm going to show you how to make bread to accompany your wine. Bread and wine, it's a classic pairing. Seriously, this is so easy, you're going to go, why the hell wasn't I doing this before? So we're going to start with our 3 cups of flour. Alright. Measuring cup. This recipe is so forgiving that I'm just leveling this off on the side of the bag. So 1, 2, 3 cups flour, 1½ teaspoons of salt, and because I want this bread tonight, I'm going to put in extra yeast. I'm going to put in a tablespoon. If I wanted it for tomorrow, I would put in less. Dumping it in, stirring it up, making sure everything's incorporated. And now I'm going to add 1 3/4 cups of water that's a little bit warmer than you'd think you'd need. Caligari is extremely dry, so we occasionally need to use more water than recipes call for. So I'm going to give this a try first off with 1 3/4 cups, and I might actually have to add a little bit of water. So I'm just going to put my hand, which are clean, and my hand is going to go right into the bowl. I'm going to start to mix it, and it's absorbing quite well. You can see it. So you don't over-mix it. So this actually does need a little bit more water, but not very much. So I'm just going to dribble a bit more in. That seems to be doing the trick. I find that the multigrain flour uses a little bit more water. So here's my loaf. Right there. That's what it looks like. Throwing it in. You need to cover it with saran wrap. Cover your pot, just like that. Make so it's nice and tight, nothing can get in there, your dough will not dry out. Then take a tea towel, put that over the saran wrap, and I'm going to put it on my stove and I'm going to leave it alone for 8 hours to rise and just do its thing. Alright, we're going to bake some bread. This is what I'm going to cook my bread in. It's good, it's solid, it's got an awesome lid on it. I'm going to put this in my oven and preheat it to 450 degrees. So what I'm going to do is dust this raw dough ball with flour so that it won't stick to the pot that I'm going to bake it in. The oven is up to temperature. I'm going to transfer the dough into the pot. Don't forget to use oven mitts because everything is hot. It's going to cook for a total of 45 minutes at 450 degrees. For the first 30 minutes, it's going to be covered. For the last 15 minutes, it's going to be uncovered. It's time to take it out and see what we've got. Okay. Whoa, that is super hot. It's still in the pot. So now I'm just going to flip it out onto my hand. Comes straight out. I'm going to take it over and put it on a cooling rack. That is an awesome loaf. They crackle a bit when they're cooling down, so you can actually hear this. And now our next loaf, which is the multigrain bread flour, that's ready to come out, so we'll take a look at that. This is a smaller, more rustic loaf. Still smells fabulous. Okay, and we'll just take it over and put it in the cooling rack. This is the multigrain loaf. It's a little bit smaller, it's a little bit denser. This rose for 8 hours. And this is the unbleached white loaf. And you can see it's a lot bigger, a little bit flatter, So it's a lot lighter in weight as well. Cheers. The unattended loaf of bread never stands a chance.